Glad to have Dan Gutierrez here, our film guy from Local IQ, and Chad Brummett, who appears in the new Lone Ranger motion picture. You have 70 films to your credit, and you're a local actor guy.
Yeah, stage, television, new media, film. Yeah, I've been
71
doing it for a long
now
time.
that you've been on this
That's
show.
right. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, I've been really fortunate, especially the last couple of years. You know, the Lone Ranger kind of kicked off just kind of a snowball of really wonderful projects. I worked on Sweetwater, which went to Sundance this last year. Finished out last year working on Breaking Bad, and am very thankful to be in the final season. Longmire, and a really great movie called Things People Do with Wes Bentley that was here a few months ago, a couple months ago. So I'm really fortunate that I'm a native of New Mexico, so being able to pay our mortgage, working in the film industry in my home state is really a blessing. And
that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's great.
Because usually actors and actresses have to go to New York or LA to make ends meet, but the issue is the living out there is so high and it's
so
impossible,
difficult.
and there's so much competition. Here, don't tell everybody, but there's not as much competition as there is out in LA and New York. So just don't let anybody know that. If you want to be an actor, you're probably better off being here.
Out, right?
Yeah.
No.
I'm sorry. I keep giving away ways for Chad to get competition to lose his job.
Well, besides launching his film career, because when you were in school, you
that's right,
were
exactly.
saying, what was the very first movie or thing that you appeared in professionally?
Professionally, we paid him $8. No.
Yeah, that's true, exactly. No, wait, I'm still waiting for that. I'm going to call my agent and say, you need to get this $8 from this guy. No, I booked on the ABC Family series Wildfire, and I was doing a stage production in which the casting director, she came to see the show and said, I'd like for you to come down to the office. And at that point, I was pretty much exclusively just doing theater. I come from theater, and that's kind of where I've always, I kind of honed my craft and really loved working. And so from there, I booked on Wildfire, and it just kind of,
And that shot in Algodones, right?
When I worked on it, it was actually in Albuquerque at the Bernalillo County Sheriff's. It's like a big sort of corral ranch type thing right up the 2nd Street. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I mean, they, as many productions do, they kind of move all over the state, and I was fortunate that day I didn't have to travel too far for work. So some jobs you do have to travel quite a bit, and but it's still being able to shoot in New Mexico's, it's priceless.
So when you saw the Lone Ranger movie, you're just like everybody else, sitting in the dark with the popcorn and take it all in.
Oh yeah.
What was your takeaway, even though you worked on it? What were you left with?
I was a little out of breath. I was just so. It's just so big, and it's so sprawling. The action sequences are mind blowing. The train chases are mind-blowing. Johnny and Army have such a beautiful chemistry on screen together. Bill Fichtner, who plays Butch Cavendish in the film, the bad guy, is just gross. He's so creepy, but in the best way. And his gang is just such a complimentary and supporting element of the film.
Yeah.
And
those
Texas,
have a good bad guy,
Oh yeah, and he's great.
Yeah.
Joel Harlow, who is Johnny's main makeup person, designed the makeup for Butch Cavendish. And when you see the picture, those that haven't seen it yet, when you see that picture, you're going to see just this really amazing, understated but very effective designs. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Man. Well, it's exciting. I can't wait to see it. And this is going to be quite a weekend. This movie is just going to blow the doors off of the theaters this weekend.
Well, it is a Bruckheimer film. So when you go into a Bruckheimer film, you want big, over the top, and it's not because you want it, it's because he can deliver that. So Bruckheimer, when you go in there, you know that you're going to get expansive sets. You're going to get great action sequences. You're going to get just an over-the-top, insane, crazy blockbuster of a movie. And that's what he does. He just walks in, he's like, knocks it out of the park. And when you see something like that, and I can understand for you being in the movie, it's going to be mind-blowing to see all of the work that all of your peers did and realize, wow, this is much bigger than I expected.
Yeah, because you read it, you know, when the screenplay, sitting and reading it at a table read is definitely one thing, because it's just voices, but then you put the set, you put the just everything together. It's amazing.